Hello and welcome to some Factorio. Oh
Hello,
God,
Duncan.
It's been so long, Lewis.
It is I.
Oh, hello, Lewis, and thank you for joining me. You've picked a mod pack for us, right?
Yes, this is Krastorio. Here on the title screen, before we start, are some of the cool buildings in this mod pack, which we will be playing. This is like Factorio Light.
Light.
Well, Factorio Modded Light.
It's like, yeah, so it's Factorio Hard
It's
Light.
the lightest modded pack, that's for sure.
Right, yeah.
Alright, I've made the server. You can join.
Okay.
We've obviously crash landed on this alien planet in this giant spaceship. Do you know what? I haven't played non-modded Factorio in so long. I'm not really sure what is modded and what isn't.
Oh, well, I don't remember a crashed spaceship before.
Yes, it's cool, isn't it? You can click on it. It's got some pistol magazines
it's got
in
some
it.
loot in it.
And the really cool thing about this giant spaceship is it counts as a chest, and what you can do is you can use it to move.
Oh my god! So you got a giant chest from the start.
And what I would like to do is keep it rather than destroying it. And what we can do later in the game is build a little garden here, because some people like to show off the original areas. But we can take apart all of the random crap that is around, and it is a mess. So we can get rid of these chests that are buried in the ground and tidy up this crash site a bit. Sorry, I'm getting started already. The reason we're playing Factorio, Duncan,
I can't remember how you play this.
is what do you mean you don't have to play? You move
How do
around.
I get stuff out of the chest?
You left click on it.
Oh, it's already that was in me. That I'm looking at.
You're looking at your
my
own inventory
yeah.
character. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can figure it out. Anyway, there is a Factorio DLC coming out with space exploration. The guy who made the space exploration mod, which is a very famous mod, which I haven't installed on this pack, but I can do because it is compatible with Krastorio. He joined the team at Woob, and he's making this incredible DLC because space exploration is amazing. I am so hyped about the Factorio space DLC, you wouldn't believe. So I need to get in training.
So I need to learn how to play before we get into space.
Because I think space will be fairly doable for the average punter, but oh my god, there's a new tip on the bottom left I've just noticed. Intergalactic transceiver. This is the end game item for the end goal. We have to put electricity in. It needs 60 gigawatts. It needs 30 terajoules of electric energy and has a maximum charging rate of 60 gigawatts. Once fully charged, it will automatically activate itself, granting victory to the force who placed it.
Okay, so that's our goal.
This is like an interdimensional portal that goes to other places. And so once we've built... So rather than sending a rocket into space, which we can do, we can make an intergalactic transceiver. And it needs vast amounts of materials to make it, and then vast amounts of power to power it. And you have to... So that's the end game goal here for Krastorio. It's slightly different. There's other stuff too. There's new weapons, new metals, new enemies, all sorts of other crap. So
do I have to join your party or something?
No, we're working on the same team. We're on the same. Oh, well, I think you might be able to join teams. Yeah, I don't play multiplayer typically. Don't destroy these assemblers because we'll use those in the early game. Probably.
They look broken, I guess, but they're just they've just been crashed.
Yeah, they're just sort of knackered old bits of ship assembler. So there is one thing I've added as a mod. I don't know if you have it as well. We've got a personal roboport. So if you right click on the bottom left in modular armor, you might have a personal roboport Mark II.
Yes, I do.
And some
solar panels.
What you can do is you can use the if you come down here, you can use this on these trees, and it will disassemble them.
How do I use it?
So you go and get the deconstruction plan, the Alt D in the bottom left, as if you were taking apart some things you built, and you draw little X's around them, and it will harvest the trees.
Look at my little boys.
So starting with bots is not standard practice for Factorio at all, and I think a lot of people will frown upon it. But I don't want this series to go on forever, and we're not that good at Factorio, and it's going to take us some time figure things out. But what this will do is this will dramatically speed up how quickly we can build infrastructure and take apart forests and stuff like this. Because I don't want to spend 2 hours clearing a forest with grenades or replacing replacing the same fucking building the same things.
Man, these guys are destructive. Can they kill aliens as well?
No, these are just construction bots. That's all. They're not good for much, and they're very slow, and also they run out of power pretty quick if you're using them. So,
so that's what the solar panels are for. So at night, I've got to be careful.
They're not the best, I've got to admit, but they are. What they do is they just
really fucking good. They just clean out this whole forest.
Yeah, it's useful if you have a spawn where you're surrounded by forests, and it's a real pain in the arse to get started.
What's in my bag? Lots of wood. I've got a burner. I've got a stone furnace. I've got a drill. Classic.
Yes.
What's this? A shelter. So
that shelter's quite cool. Yeah, so you start with one of them. It's like it sets the spawn point for you if you die, and also it's basically something. It's like a chest, but it's cool. It looks cool. We should set that up because we've landed on this planet. Let's role play. We've crash landed on this planet. We need
somewhere to sleep. How about here?
Oh, that was easy.
Perfect.
Can you go in it?
Look at the size of that chest, though.
And it's a big chest. That's pretty helpful. I don't think you can put things in and out of it, though. I don't think you can.
You can't pipe.
I don't think you could insert in and out of it.
Right.
So it's not useful in that sense, but it is useful for dumping garbage. If you've got a load of garbage.
Dump garbage in my bedroom.
Well, this is a very square block of coal here, isn't it?
Perfect.
So I have got the resource spawner overhaul enabled, which reduces the starting things, but increases them further away.
Right.
And so it makes it a little bit harder because we have to train in resources from a long way away, because these are going to run out pretty quick.
What's the range on these again? Is it just literally underneath them?
These start with just being underneath them, I believe. Yeah. There we go. Let's get this ball rolling. There we go. We've got iron coming. Starts we've been to go on. So yeah, I guess the first thing we want to do is work towards technology. So the first thing is, this is new as well in Krastorio. The first thing to build is basic tech cards, which are not the same as the basic research vials. These require something different. They require, I think, how do we even make them? The basic tech cards. I think we already have them unlocked, actually. Yeah, we do. They need wood and copper cables. So you're going to have to make a bunch of basic tech cards in your inventory. Or not in your inventory. We can make them in these assemblers that we've already got down here.
We have assemblers. We start with them. We don't have to craft anything ourselves.
So maybe we don't need to do any handcrafting
Basic
after
tech
all.
card. Okay, done. I give it wood and it needs copper, so we need to go and set up some copper. Okay.
That's true. We do need copper. Okay, so we can, and then we need to power this assembler as well. And we don't have any power yet. Oh yes, we do. There is a power. There's a wind turbine which also needs copper cables.
Oh.
So wind turbines are
like a cool loads of early game stuff. Then I like that.
Yeah, I know. It feels different already, doesn't it? Feels like a whole new game.
I'm gonna go and take my drill for the copper.
1, 2, 1, 2. All right, you take your drill.
Oh, the closest one's over here, I guess.
You got to go make copper.
Yeah, well, we need it. Looks like we need it for everything to start with.
Yes, we do.
More than iron. Cut down these trees.
Yes, it's certainly nice to have to start with enough. So like just get the free trees.
Yeah.
I mean, there aren't actually that many around here, and remember, cutting down trees does cause pollution. Well, it doesn't cause pollution.
Increases pollution.
Well, trees soak pollution.
Of course.
So if you get rid of all the trees in your starting area, that can cause a lot more monsters to spawn, biters and stuff to spawn.
Okay.
But what you want to do is start making that wind turbine to power the assembler.
Okay.
I guess you can get a bit more wood, but we've probably got plenty.
Wind turbine. Where is the wind turbine?
It'll be in the crafting menu, I would imagine.
Ah, wind turbine. Okay, I can make it. I think I've made it. No, it's making. Something's happening. Oh, yes. I'm making gears. I think I might have lost a robot.
Yes, you can do. But it will hover back to you slowly, probably.
Oh, yes, it's back.
If you run away, they will escape from you.
Okay, wind turbine. Now we need power plugs.
Yes, you're going to need one power pole between the two of them. Small electric pole.
I need wood as well.
I know everything's going to need wood. Yeah, maybe I should consider building a gun turret. We do start with a little bit of pistol ammo. A little bit. Just not very much.
Is that connected?
Yeah, looks like it is.
So this needs wire. So I used to make this one make wire.
Oh, hang on. This thing here is a damaged ship reactor that's already generating power. Look.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're making the wire in here. Nice. Okay, and then this thing takes the wire. We've got another assembler down here we can use to make it as well.
Makes tech cards.
If we want to double the speed, we will need more cables.
Well, we're out of copper. It's gone.
All right, let's go and see what we can do.
We're researching automation core.
Automation core. That is going to be a basic component that's used for lots of things. It uses copper plates, iron sticks, and iron gear wheels. So we are going to have to build a factory that uses that. And once we've got those, we can start building these, which is the assembling machine Mark 1s, and then we can set up a little thing that makes these. Okay. There's lots of things to build. There's cool big buildings like crushers, which are cool. I love these.
Crusher.
You need to put rocks in there to make sand, but also you can crush up any item.
Any what?
Item. Yeah. Any item.
Just into anything.
Well, it destroys it. It's basically like a way to get rid of excess crap. It's like
and then you just like pour it onto the power. It's
kind of a bin. So yeah, if you have any questions about doing things or doing things more easily, they might not come to you like intuitively.
Okay.
But let me know. All right. So for example, like to use your let's just use this for example. Come over here to the copper. Let's say we wanted to double this production. You can just copy paste.
Right.
So Control C, drag a box, and then
Control C. Oh my god.
And then click over here out to somewhere else. Bam.
Whoa. Holy shit.
We just doubled the production of that. Okay.
What did it use? Did it use my resources to do that? Like
yeah, use the stuff out of your inventory.
Okay.
So that's basically a blueprint. Now you can save this as a blueprint if you wanted to, using the bottom one. Sorry, the Alt B or the one next to the deconstruction planner. You can make this into a blueprint.
Alt B. Oh god.
And then you could save it as a certain name and be like, oh, furnaces or whatever. And so you can keep this for later.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
But I don't use this as much as I should. But I think we might end up using it in this mod pack. It just, if you're building an array of assembling machines or whatever, this means you sort of only have to build the first bit of it.
Yeah.
And then you can copy that to be a certain size. There is an element of meditative satisfaction in Factorio where you are building it all by hand, but also, honestly, that drives me absolutely crazy.
You're gonna need it.
So I well, of course, you unlock it in the late game, but I'm unlocking it now, and again, people are gonna have problems with me using this, but this is how we're doing it because we want to get it done before the DLC comes out.
Yeah.
And if we were doing it full slow, I think it might be more trouble. Right, we need a couple more of these wind turbines, Duncan, actually, because we haven't got enough power.
Oh.
We're actually not quite at enough power to get through this thing.
How much does this reactor thing make? 240 kilowatts, and these make 20 kilowatts. So this is like so much more.
Yes, it is.
This reactor's really good.
These wind turbines are not really good, but they are cheap and cheerful, which is all we need, right?
Yeah. So can these wires only carry a certain amount? No, they just anything. Okay.
All right.
Well, we're going.
We are going.
Probably use this third assembler.
It's being used, yeah.
Oh yeah,
they're all being used.
Wiring to it.
Oh, you're I like your basic like little crafting setup you're doing. This is very future-proof, Duncan. I respect this so much.
It is?
Yeah, it's future-proofing. Now we can make labs, you know. And we don't have to use the damaged ship reactor. We can actually use labs. Which will speed things along if we wanted to. Because then we could.
Yeah, you probably do that. Because this is not doing it very fast.
Not currently, no. So let's we need iron beams, so we need a bit of iron. So let's get that.
We finished the tech.
Oh, amazing. Okay, so press T and pick a new one.
Okay, so we want the red cards, and then we can get the better inserters, right?
Yes.
We don't need pipes yet, or a crusher. Oh, we might want to make more them. Red cards. Go.
Now I'm obviously there is a way to track pollution. So if you press M, this is bad by the way, bad news. Press M and then over on the right hand side click pollution. It's like a little flaming red flame tag. You see that red smog?
There's a lot of pollution.
There's quite a lot. And also you see those red dots in the top left?
Yeah.
They
it's
are
about to hit them.
Nests, and when it hits them, they will come and attack us.
Right. Well, let's get some fucking guns.
We haven't got gun turrets yet, I'm afraid. All we have is pistols.
Well, let me get some fucking ammo then.
So maybe we should get this, actually, instead of this. Let's start researching military.
Good call.
Just because, yes, I feel like that's going to be important. Here's some additional labs. See, I've built some additional labs. However, the electricity is not cutting it. I think it's just because everything's a bit... because these solar power, these wind turbines are so bad.
Half of them aren't even built, though.
Well, that's because they're working on them. Building them now.
Are they?
Yeah, I'm building them.
Oh, you're crafting them in your OC.
Yeah, it's taking time in my inventory to craft them all one by one. They need cogs and cables and all this stuff. I just want to get the power going. Get the military online before. Okay, so once this tech's coming, which is actually a very short period of time, you can craft yourself a submachine gun or a shotgun, either of which is significantly better than the starting pistol.
Right, I'm making a submachine gun.
Cool. I'm making a shotgun. We'll see how they go. And I think once you've got it, give it a little practice. I think you press C to fire it.
How do I switch from the pistol to the...
I think you pressed... I want to say tab.
Yes, tab. How do you aim it? Oh, a spacebar.
Don't shoot me. So C, I think, also shoots.
Oh, yeah. Spacebar or C.
Is it both?
Yeah. Let's go fuck them up.
We might be able to fuck them up.
Let's do it before they... Preemptive assault, Lewis.
Preemptive fucking.
Yes.
Alright, hang on a second. Let me just quickly get... I've only got 7 shotgun shells. I didn't think we'd need that many. Let me get
7 aliens. One shot, one kill.
Okay, let's go take them on. Take them down. Immediately we're going to fight these aliens. Now, there are additional mods enabled. Certainly, some of them called, like, one of them's called ArmoredBiters, like that guy, he's like armoured.
Yeah, he's a sucker. Fucking died like an idiot though, didn't he?
Died like a little bitch!
Fucking bitch!
All right. Okay, they are dying.
Took a while. Oh, there's a second nest. Lewis, be careful.
All right. I'm just gonna blast this thing.
I can't hit it. There's trees in the way.
Got one of them. Okay, nest down. Yes, Duncan, we're doing it.
Another one up here. There's now 2.
Now, don't forget you can eat some fish if you're hungry.
Oh,
That'll heal
I'm
you.
fine. Fine.
Am I healing you by giving you fish? Is that healing you?
I don't know.
You might have to hold the fish yourself.
Can't hit this bucket. It's too close. Oh, there we go. I'm full health, pretty much.
Man, we are not having trouble with these guys at all. This is good.
So is that preemptive strike before they get strong? Yeah.
We fucking wrecked them. Okay,
I was
good.
using a pistol.
Very successful. Now I think this mod.
Apparently, I used a pistol for all of that. I didn't
Okay,
switch properly.
so there is a thing called a creep collector in this mod pack. Okay, it's later in the game, but what it does is it lets you pick up the biomass, like the creep, off the floor.
Oh.
So if you use your deconstruction planner and you deconstruct on the creep, it will pick up the biomass.
Oh yeah.
And that is actually used later in the game for something.
Give me the biomass.
So yes, I think that, but I think it's a little bit fiddly because it will pick up trees and things like that first.
Yeah.
I'm just doing a lot of manual refilling at the moment, just while we wait for this tech to come along.
Oh shit. If you press Shift L while the mouse is over an inserter to change the transport belt lane where the inserter drops items.
Oh right. Yes, you can click on them and do that as well. So you can make a drop near or far.
L. Oh yes.
Well, this one's going to be weird because it's weird.
Yeah, it's weird. We done it.
We did it. Automation tech card finished. So now we can make these red tech cards, which lets us unlock this technology, which is this technology, which is assembling machines.
I thought that we should just finish all the wooden ones first. Is there anything else? Oh.
Well, this is wooden one, but look how much faster it's going.
Oh yeah. Whoa.
All right, we'll get more power down because we're still low on power.
We need the steam turbine thing.
Yeah, we need the basic electricity, which is... I wonder where that actually even is. Where do you think it is? Automation is finished. Nice, so now we can build our own assembling machines. And then we want the proper logistics, which needs 15 of these red tech cards. So these red tech cards need something called a blank tech card and an automation core. So it's quite a complicated craft.
Okay.
But I think we can brute force it if you want to.
How do you mean?
Well, we could just make 15 in our inventories and just get regular
15
inserters.
red cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do that.
Let's just get regular inserters going. Because I feel like that is where we need to be.
Well, I've got another 3 of these. I'm not sure if that's going to help us.
Oh, what? Three more what?
Labs.
Oh, stick them down. Yeah, by all means. Control, copy, paste them down. Do it. Yeah. Copy, paste them where you can. Let's get this show on the road, Duncan. You know, this is what it's all about. We can make it look beautiful once we have once everything's running. You know.
Yeah.
We do need to do a little bit of thinking about where the base is going to be and what it's going to look like, because we are sort of hemmed in by these cliffs, you see, already.
I see what you mean.
And but we could probably build here on this. Start off with this area as our main factory
And to the west
area.
as well. There's plenty of space to the north.
Yeah. How do you want to do this? Because there's a lot of options. There's the main bus, where you have lots and lots of transport belts.
Let's put that somewhere else. Like,
there's a sushi belt where everything goes on the same belt.
that's silly.
and you use. You don't want to do that? No.
That's just going to be a complete fucking disaster.
Well, I don't know what you mean.
So, how do you use the robots to build things that are out of range for you?
What do you mean?
Like when I'm putting belts down.
Yeah.
A way to get the robots just building further away where I can.
Yeah. So you can just copy paste the belt, and your robots will build it.
Oh God, yes.
I mean, anytime you can cheat, you should be cheating. It does feel like cheating using these conveyor belts, but it isn't cheating. I promise.
Okay.
You're allowed. I'm allowing it.
Okay.
It's understood. This is modded. This is a modded run where we're doing things ever so slightly differently.
So we want to make a steam engine. We want a pump. We want a steam engine and a boiler. What's the ratio of boilers to engines?
I think it'll tell you, but I think it's 1 to 2 by default.
One boiler, two steam engines.
Yes.
Okay.
And you can have them daisy chained next to each other.
Yes.
So the boilers will have water going through them. You see what I mean? So you want to sort of make them in a line.
Bump.
Yeah, now we've started to building massive amounts of stuff. So what we're going to do is, now we've unlocked, when we unlock electric mining drills, which will be pretty soon, we're going to build a bunch of them and replace all of our burner ones eventually with them, and then that will allow us to have big old throughput. But it might be worth not doing that right this second, because they're okay at the moment, the systems we've built.
The electric drill better, right?
Yeah,
drill better.
They are better, but they do need sufficient power, and if we don't have the power, then
well, we're gonna get a steam engine soon. I can fucking figure it out. So now, oh yes, we're producing way more power. 3.2 megawatts. Nice. So, and the boilers will only go if the windmills aren't enough.
Yes, that's the idea. If the windmills are not at capacity, these steam engines won't usually work. So they're not really working at the moment, for example.
Yeah, because we're not really researching anything.
See, they're full of steam, and they're not. The animation isn't playing.
We're not making red cards anymore, though.
Oh, I see. All right. So what if I put it on this, like mining faster, instead?
Yeah, there we go.
They'll start going, and then the steam engines will start working.
Yeah.
Except they're not.
They're
still not. I think it's just windy. I think it's
a windy night.
I think it's just a windy night. They're not needed.
Okay, so how do we get automated red cards then? We need iron and copper sheets.
Well, it's because they're not plugged in. Look.
What? Oh.
These labs are not plugged in across.
Oh, there's no. There's no
connector. So they have low electricity.
There we go.
But now they are plugged in. So now the steam engines are working.
There it goes.
That makes sense. They weren't working before because there was nothing for them to power.
It's just powering those 4 fucking assemblers.
The 4 ancient assemblers that we're not even using anymore.
Oh, they're not even making the cards anymore.
Yeah. So there's lots and lots of different components we need to build. Right? We need to build. So iron gets turned into iron sticks, iron beams, and iron gear wheels, and each of them is used for different things. Right? So iron sticks.
So then we start having to have a big belt that carries things to different places.
Yes. We need to build all of these extra things, and we'll need to think about where we want to put that. I think, for example, like, okay,
green cards.
We have mining areas that dig, and then we have refining areas that refine, and then there's like different tiers of materials, right? So there's like materials that are what I would call tier 1 materials that have 1 input and 1 output, right? There's tier 2 materials that have 2 inputs and 1 output, and there's tier 3 materials which have 3, like in Satisfactory, right?
Yeah.
So I would suggest, and I don't know whether you agree with this, that we have like kind of tier 1 inputs like here, and then sort of, do you see what I mean? So they have
we want to move them. We want to be able to like make sure that there's space in between each thing so we can expand and not future-proof things.
Yeah, we can either have it like this, right? So we can either have the tier 1 inputs be in and out or in and out, okay? And then going down to maybe like a bus here, and then then the tier 2 inputs of 2 in.
So we're working our way south.
Do you see what I mean? And like 2 in and 1 out.
I'm researching friggin' greenhouses, Lewis. We can make some trees soon.
Yeah, that might actually be useful sooner rather than later, given that trees are used for all sorts of things.
If you make like a wall of trees, does that stop pollution from spreading in that direction?
No, it does reduce it though. It absorbs any pollution in areas that have trees.
Oh, I see what you mean. But I'm looking at the map, right? And the direction that the pollution is spreading is the direction that has no trees. You know what I mean?
Yes.
If you look up north of us, it's barely spreading at all because there's a forest there. But west of us, it's spread like really far because there's no trees.
Yes, that's.
So if you made like a wall of trees, then it would stop it from spreading that way.
It might. I mean, I don't actually know if it will. I'm just putting down some basic gun turrets for now.
I think we want them to the west probably because that's more likely, because we haven't explored that far, and it's more likely that the pollution would have hit a nest that we don't see.
Well, it's more I'm putting them in places where we have large amounts of pollution being made, because they tend to want to go for the main coal burning locations.
Right. Okay.
So they will go for the power plant, for example. They will go straight there as well. They'll run past the solar panels to the things that are burning the coal.
Okay.
Unless,
well, that's
well,
good.
it depends. Their behaviour's weird. And
they won't just go for the windmills.
They shouldn't. They might go for the windmills if they aim. Well, the thing is, they'll beeline for the power plant, but if they hit the windmills before they get there, they will go for the windmills.
Right. Okay.
Do you see what I mean? So if the power plant's at the edge, you can sometimes convince them to go that way instead. All right. Anyway, I'll let you figure that out. Yeah, I just want to make sure we're safe, because the worst thing in this game is to be surprised by a load of biters and then they get you. You know?
Yeah.
I do not want to be got. Thanks.
So I'm going to deconstruct all of these furnaces then, and these drills.
I'm getting rid of the lab as well, since we have labs now.
Oh, but it's good.
It's not good. It's terrible, and it's in the way as well. We're going to need this way as a pass through for the copper and the.
We'll keep the big ship though, right?
We'll keep the ship, of course. I think that goes without saying.
And the reactor.
And the reactor for now. Well, it's free power, isn't it? That reactor.
Free power, yeah, it's great.
We'll get rid of it eventually because it's fucking liability. But
is it?
Well, it's dangerous, isn't it? Look, it looks like it's knackered.
No, it's fine.
It might cause it. Who knows what's in there?
It's just at a weird angle.
Well, it's fucking sanking though. Look, it's like.
What was that show where they had to like go inside the big fucking reactor and like, what was that called? That big like it's like underground Snowpiercer. Silo. Yeah. Do you remember that big like they had to like fix the blades on the thing? That was good. That bit.
That was good. It was a sort of a weird episode, wasn't it? That one. It was like a fillery episode. Because they were like, there's all this drama going on. I never finished
that show. I think I was like up to date, and then I just forgot to watch it in 1 week, and then that was it.
I think it stopped.
Did it?
A bit suddenly.
Did they never explain what happened?
No, I don't think I think it like stopped for like a season break or something. I was exactly the same though. I like just forgot it existed one day.
Yeah. Oh my god! It just went and built it all. That was so fun.
I told you it's much easier with these robots, isn't it?
Yeah.
It changes the game a lot. We never really. It's so advanced in Factorio, the robots, that most people don't make it far enough to actually get to play with them.
Yeah.
And so I think it's kind of a different vibe. It's obviously a lot easier with these because it saves you a lot of time, but you still have to plan the things. You know, it's still like you still have to use your brain. It's not like it's free.